Right then, hello and welcome to another behind the scenes video. This is an update on the video I made back at the end of 2024. A lot of things has changed since that one. Most importantly, this piece of equipment, which is of course the original Xbox, I had modded last year. Was it last year? I can't remember. We've just had a heat wave. It's been incredibly hot and my brain is absolutely fried. That's why I haven't recorded anything, because I didn't want the PC to spontaneously combust or turn into T1000 and melt into a puddle of metal on the floor. We have an original Xbox now. Which is what I've been recording on. I still do get a couple of comments saying, what emulator do you use? And it really does bug me, because I have all the information in the description that nobody reads. So I thought I'd make an updated version of the behind the scenes so you can see everything working, everything running as it should. And hopefully that'll stop the questions about what emulator I use or where you can download the ROMs, which I don't use. So we'll start with the first one, which is the Xbox 360. This was the first capture card I got, which I got for Christmas a couple of years ago. That is an Elgato HD60S, which is right there. It's a nice little round one, quite cheap. The PS3, which is a backwards compatible PS3, it runs PS2 and PS1 games as well, which is what I use for doing PS1 stuff. PS2 is not great. The backwards compatibility on the PS3 is pretty bollocks. So, yeah, not great. That is connected to a splitter, which is just there. You have to have a splitter for the PS3, otherwise you get the signal interrupted. It's encrypted. So they did that to stop people recording Blu-ray DVDs and stuff like that. So yeah, it has to run through a splitter, which goes through the HDMI cable, and that goes through an Elgato HD60X, which is the same capture card that I used to run the original Xbox. So I just swapped the HDMI cable out. So that's all good. So yeah, I will quickly go through the setup on all of them. So I've already got Elgato, or sorry, not Elgato, I've already got OBS open. So I'll just boot up the 360 first, so you can see everything working in order. So just make sure I've got that one selected, turn that one on. And that'll work on the secondary monitor. So I don't use that for the PC, that is just purely connected to the consoles. So I can just sit in my chair and just record by looking at the corner of the screen. So I want to fit window to content. So there we go. That is pretty much everything that is to do with the Xbox 360, which I've got a lot of content on already. I keep getting this bloody thing pop up. Oh, do you want to connect to Xbox Live? No, because it doesn't exist anymore. And yeah, I've still got a list of games on here, which I haven't gone through yet. All the ones I got from Xbox Live Arcade. Most recently, of course, which was, what was it, Minecraft, the Xbox 360 edition, where I went back and relived some memories of when my nephews and myself used to play on there. But what else have I got on there? Hexic HD, I did a one-off of that. Mortal Kombat Arcade Collection, Oblivion, which I done a quick live stream of. Plants vs. Zombies, Race Pro. I keep forgetting I've got a series on that. I need to get on and do some more of it. But that game is, again, bollocks. Sleeping Dogs, Smash TV, Sonic the Hedgehog, Street Fighter 2, Super Meat Boy. I've got that on both Xbox and Steam. Terraria. Trials Evolution. Trials is really, really good. It's a really, really fun game. Trials HT. Undertow. Undertow was the first game that they released for free on Xbox Live Arcade way back, oh god, how long ago was that? I would say almost 20 years ago. That was the first game that everyone could get for free, and it was really, really good fun. But yeah, I'm not going to actually show any games running on this, because you've already seen it millions and millions of times with Forza Motorsport and everything else, so just turn that off, please. Thank you. Right, we'll swiftly move on to the PS3. Again, you can see it all kicks into life, and I have to swap over the capture card because it's using the HD60X. So I'll just turn that off, go to that one, and that'll boost into life, as you can see, which is wonderful. I will show this game. I've already started a series on this on the second channel just as a test, which is Ferrari F355 Challenge. Really, really good game. really fun, and it works flawlessly on the PS3. If I can get out. I'm not very good at doing everything one-handed, especially with my right hand, because I am left-handed. So there you go. So just pop that in there, please. Ta very much. Now, there is a little tip. If you do use capture cards, and you find everything going out of sync immediately, especially when it tries to update the refresh or the signal and the resolution, all you got to do is, if you wait for the PS2 logo to appear, which it will do shortly. Come on. It'll usually show on OBS first, like so. Just turn it off very quickly and then turn it back on again, and that refreshes the refresh rate, so everything works without any lag or anything like that. But yeah, like I said, I've already started a little mini series on this on the second channel, so that's cool. And it works flawlessly. There are no issues whatsoever. 50 hertz, yes, because we're a bunch of scrubs in the UK and we only have 50 hertz signal. Finish loading, yes, okay, good. Come on, there we go. And of course you got the old original arcade intro for this as well. Now, you will notice that there are borders on PS2 games at the top and bottom as well. You got a very slight border. I have to edit that post-recording. I have to actually make it 4:3 because even though it's got a splitter and everything, it's running through the PS3, you still get the little bars top and bottom. But yeah. So if I get my microphone out of the way. But yeah, it works absolutely fine. The only emulator that I have is for the Sega Dreamcast, which of course this was released on as well. And it actually runs worse on the Dreamcast emulator than it does on proper media. But yeah, there you go. That is... You can probably hear that going through the headset. But yeah, really, really good game. If you haven't played this game, I highly recommend checking it out. You can get a cheap copy on eBay. I think this is like $1.99. So yeah, really chuffed with that. And you got a lot of customization options and everything else. So I don't want to worry about any of that either. So I'm just going to... Quick game, please. No, quick game, please. Lovely job. So there you go. That's the PS3 working. So again, nothing is emulated. This is all using the correct hardware and everything else. So again, just got to wait for everything to load. Take the disc out. That's one thing I don't like about the PS3. It's constantly saying, oh, connect the controller by pressing the PS button. It's like, I should do that automatically, really. So there you go. That is the PS3 working in all of its lovely glory. So I'll just shut that off. Turn off the system. Yes, please. It will shut off eventually. There we go. Right. Now, just got to swap. I'll tell you what, the PS3 doesn't have to make a hell of a noise. It's like a Concorde taking off. So I just got to swap over the HDMI. Come on. Which again, trying to do this one-handed is a bit annoying, especially when it's a bit... let me put the phone down for 2 seconds so I can just get this bloody thing in. Go on, in you go. There we go. Okay, so I swapped over the HDMI from the PS3 into the Xbox, which is still going through the HD60X, which is still going through the splitter as well, but I don't want to worry about that too much. And we have liftoff. And again, this controller... I hate it. I've got really, really small hands, as you can see. I've got really tiny hands. So holding a controller like this, or especially the Atari Jaguar, they had massive controllers as well. And they were fucking atrocious. I do have another controller, which I got off eBay, but I haven't tried it yet. It's just a smaller... It looks like an Xbox 360 controller, but I haven't tried it out yet. So yes, again, this is going through the... HDMI, and it's the true RGB signal as well, so you don't have any latency. It is going directly through the signal, and the capture device I have inside the Xbox is the Stellar Stellar Xbox HD Plus, which was discontinued a couple of months after I got mine. So they're updating it, and they will release another version in due course. But I did get a couple of games on eBay. They didn't come in boxes or anything, but I got Ford Mustang. I got Midtown Madness 3 and Need for Speed Carbon. I haven't tested those yet. But again, I've got a couple of others. Talker Race Driver 3, Forza Motorsport 1, and Outrun 2, which I have been playing. So, and again, this was brand new. So it's got all the sticky stuff on it as well. So again, I got try and do all this one-handed, which is annoying. That's what she said. So once again, pop that in. And we just sit and wait. So let me refresh the console as well. And you get like a little line gun through the logo there. That's just the data. See? So it works fine. So please read the descriptions or watch this before asking if I use an emulator and so on and so forth, because I am not. One thing I did find weird though is that when Forza Motorsport 1 crashed after completing arcade mode, that is a common thing on physical hardware. It crashes for some reason. The console freezes once you've got your third prize car. So there you go. It doesn't do it on emulator apparently, from what I've been told. But yeah, there you go. That is Outrun 2 running in all of its glory, which is fan-bloody-tastic. So you don't have to see any of that either, because I've already started playing it, so it's all good. There's a couple of other things as well that I would like to show, which will come in handy in future, so I'll just plonk that there a minute. I need to wait for that to load up properly, so I can just turn the console off, like so. So, in my little box of tricks here, which I didn't have before, this is all the other stuff that I have, which is ready to go. Which is a bit hard to see, so I do apologise. So here we have a spare PlayStation 3, backwards compatible, which I got, I think, for 30 quid on eBay. Original PlayStation 1, which still works absolutely fine, still has all the original controllers and everything like that. That is the original DualShock controller for the original PlayStation, so if you're a bit of a young generation who's never seen the original PlayStation, and it's rattling inside because I have the memory cards in the actual box itself. Under there, we have a PlayStation 4. Can't see it properly. On top of that is a PS2. Slimline PS2. And we also have Mega Drive Mini 2, which is cool. I haven't tried any of these. The original Mega Drive Mini 1. So that's all good as well. Also have the NES and SNES Mini, which you can't see because, again, there's no lighting in here, which is great. I also have a PS1 Mini as well, just for collection purposes. So yeah, that is the good old box of magic tricks, which is my little storage area. So I have all my game stuff like plonk in there, and of course the game collection. So yeah, that is a small behind the scenes of, once again, the channel. Like I said, this room is nothing spectacular. It hasn't got a load of LED lights everywhere. It is just literally one tiny corner of my room with a load of consoles, which I got for cheap on eBay. So there you go. All that stuff down there, that is all the stuff I have on eBay, which I'm never going to actually use. I got some rubbing alcohol stuff, which I use for cleaning the discs and everything. So yeah, that is pretty much it for the channel. There's the executive director of the channel. Hi, Squish. What are you doing? So yeah, there we go. I will leave it here for now, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.